Hi my little crafty fairies! Today I want to show you how I made this super easy statement necklace. To see how I did it, stay tuned. What you will need: curved chain nose pliers, flat nose pliers, wire cutters, some jewellery wire in silver or gold, 2mm white gold chain, gold midi crimp beads, antique gold flower beads, Topaz faceted beads in 2 different sizes, gold seed beads, antique gold beads, gold faceted beads, and a multi-strand magnetic slide bar clasp. Let's get started. For strand 1 we are going to cut 50 cm of wire. Then draw the tip of the wire through the first hole on one side of the slide bar clasp and string on 1 or 2 crimp beads. Flatten the crimp beads using either the flat nose pliers or curved chain pliers. Next, string in some 2mm gold seed beads, making sure you leave an 1.5 inch of wire exposed. String in a crimp bead, then draw the beading wire through the first hole on the other side of the slide bar clasp. Make a loop at the tip of the beading wire and insert it back into the crimp beads. Flatten the crimp beads using the flat nose pliers or curved nose pliers. Cut any excess wire if needed using the wire cutters. Repeat step 1 for strand 2 by connecting another piece of beading wire into the second hole on one side of the slide bar clasp. String on some 3mm gold beads, leaving an 1.5 inch of wire exposed. Repeat step 3 and string in the beading wire through the second hole on the other side of the slide bar clasp. Next, you want to cut 50 cm of gold chain using the wire cutters. Then string on a small piece of wire through the ends of the chain and string the wire onto the third hole on each side of the slide bar clasp, securing it in place by crimping on a couple of crimp beads, or if you want you can connect the chain to the clasp using some small jump rings. For strand 3 you want to repeat step 1 and connect the beading wire to the fourth hole on the slide bar clasp. String on 2 6mm Topaz faceted bead, then 1 6mm gold faceted bead. Keep repeating this until you nearly reach the end of the beading string. Make sure you have left 1.5 inch of string exposed. Draw the wire through the fourth hole on the other side of the slide bar clasp and secure it by crimping on some crimp beads like step 3. You should have something like this so far. Repeat step 1 for strand 4 by connecting a piece of beading wire to the fifth hole on the slide bar clasp. String on 2 8mm Topaz faceted beads and then 1 8mm flower bead. Keep repeating this until you reach the end, making sure you have left an 1.5 inch of beading string exposed. Then repeat step 3 by stringing the beading wire through the fifth hole on the other side of the slide bar clasp. So far the chain should be looking something similar to this. And finally, onto the last beading wire. Repeat step 1 by connecting the last piece of beading wire to the sixth hole on the slide bar clasp. String on some of the 6mm Topaz faceted beads, making sure you leave an 1.5 inch space on the string. Then repeat step 3 and secure the beading string onto the sixth hole on the other side of the slide bar clasp using the crimp beads. And that's it! You are done with your very own statement necklace. You don't need to get a clasp that has this many holes, and also you can use less beading string or more if you want. Also you can switch up the colours to your liking. I hope you guys like this, and if so then please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all later. Bye! Check out my previous videos on treasure map nails, my DIY on how to make your own jewellery storage jar, and also a review on an Essie nail polish.